again, I'm blessed that all the discussions I wanted to have, they coincide well with what's going on in the world right now, because there is a huge economic impact for everything we are unfortunately dealing with, but it allows me to just stay full steam ahead. And yes, 1000%, you still need to save for retirement while you're paying down debt. That should not even be an argument. It's not for me. I get that some people may argue that, but I don't.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ, back with another video talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains. I hope you are having an amazing day. It's a Monday, so let's just get it started, get it popping real quick, and we will get you on your way. Now, I've said this before in videos. Yes, back at a certain time, I believed wholeheartedly in the Dave Ramsey approach. Trust me, it does work. You can see hundreds of thousands of people that end up paying off their debt, and then they go on to save their 36-month emergency fund, and they're set, and they are living life, right? They are living the life that everybody else wants to be able to, right? So the way his program usually goes is live like no one else so you can then live like no one else, later on. I still support that. There are just some things that you have to always adapt for yourself, and that's what your own personal financial approach should be, just like your own fitness and health approach is going to be, right? So people will often come to me and they'll ask me different things in relation to how they should structure their diet and their workout plans. And first off, I'm not a certified trainer, a nutritionist, or a dietitian, so I'm not going to do that for you. I will simply tell you what I do in terms of workouts sometimes, and I won't even go in depth there. I'll just say, hey, one thing you can do if you're looking for some guidance, either go hire an actual good trainer, and I know some good ones, or you can choose to use the Nike Training Club app, because they have stellar trainers that are also available for premium classes right now, and that's free during this lockdown. But that's still going to be so personal, so individualized to you. It doesn't matter what I think at the end of the day. It needs to work for your life, your goals, and your behavior, right? Because having something that's super strict, if that doesn't flow well with the behavior that you exhibit when it comes to food, then it would not be beneficial for you to do that, right? And you don't have to, don't think or assume that I just eat clean 24/7, because I don't. But for retirement, for me, it wasn't a question. There was a point that I did stop investing in my 401k, and I do regret that, but not a huge regret, right? I'm still young enough. I'm 30. I'm not retiring anytime soon, so that means I will make that up in due time, or make up due time in a way. Here's the thing, right? Time is something you can never really get back, so please don't waste it. If you would want to know what would I advise any young person to do, outside of the fact I would say please don't take out debt to get a degree. Half the time you won't even use that degree, and you probably went to school or took out that debt to go to a school for not all the best reasons, right? I worked for a major top 100 company, and we don't care about where you went to school. We don't discuss it amongst ourselves. I'm just going to be real with you. Not that we don't tell college stories about ourselves, but we don't care where you went to school. And so outside, don't take out student debt. The second that you have a job, and it can be just a job or a career, the second you have it and they offer you the chance to invest in a 401k or 403b if you work for a nonprofit like a school organization, do it. Do not pass go. Don't collect $200. Matter of fact, just inquire what is the top amount that they will match to. That's how much you need to invest in, right? So I don't care if it's 4%, 6%, 8%. You need to put whatever it is that they match immediately as soon as you start working. So you're 18, you're 19 or something, you're finally about to start filing your taxes, unless your parents are probably claiming you as dependents or something. So, but immediately start investing in your retirement. That is time you will benefit from so much. We all see the diagram, or we've seen the diagram where you have a 25-year-old and then you have a 35-year-old, right? And the 25-year-old starts to put money inside a retirement account, and then they stop at age 35. They just say, I'm done. But you have the other individual who chooses to wait until they're 35 to put that money in. So the person that is 25 has invested less of their own money, and they are, in the very end, they have a much higher value nest egg than than the person that chose to wait until 35. And oh, by the way, they're having to invest more money into this actual retirement, and it just, you're playing yourself if you don't do that. Now, I know there's that fear that if I have debt, should I really be investing in retirement? Okay, no matter what, you're going to get old and you will retire someday, okay? When it comes to that debt, truth being, sometimes, like a lot of times, yeah, it gets paid off in 10 years, it gets paid off in 20 years, it gets paid off in 30 years. Your debt can be sold if it's privatized from one bank to the next, where your debt is written off. And you still have to claim that as income. I had that happen to me once. It was not cool, but I was able to kind of work around that. But you're gonna get old, you're gonna retire, you're going to need to live and sustain life itself, right? So no matter what, you need to take care of future you. Those creditors, first off, they're not going anywhere. Just like you needing to retire is not going anywhere, those creditors aren't going anywhere. They'll be around, don't you worry. Sally Mae and all of them, they'll be around. You need to always make sure that you're taking care of you. So immediately, as soon as you start working, invest up to the max of what they're gonna match at your employer. And then once you go past that, you need to, and I would advise this, I know it's really hard, like looking back, I would say you're crazy, but I would still do this. Invest up to the max that the IRS is going to allow you to be able to invest, and just go from there. You live off the rest of that. After that, now you have a traditional IRA or you have a Roth IRA. One will give you tax breaks now, one will give you tax breaks in the future. I would opt to get the tax breaks in the future. That's how I would say. Get the tax breaks in the future. You don't understand the position you would be putting yourself in. So let's just say you're a young 18-year-old. Let's just even say you just graduated college. So let's just say you are 22. I was the really young person that graduated at 21. But let's just say you are 22 years old and you graduate college, you get your first big girl, big boy job, okay? You are living it. Instead of going out and buying a brand new car or splurging on tons of trips and things just to stunt for the gram, because nobody really cares at the end of the day, can you please do me a favor? Ask that HR individual what's the max that you all will match to. Awesome, I want to do that. Then from there, what's it like 10, 15, or 15%, I think, of whatever your actual take home or your gross income is for the year. Take that difference, so the total minus the difference of what you're investing at work. Then you can go ahead and put that into your own personal retirement fund. That's it. That's really it. That's it. And you're like, well, I need to do other things. Okay, so adjust your lifestyle down so that you're doing other things. But no matter what, you can't beat compound interest, okay? It is the GOAT. Truly, it's the GOAT. So we're all watching this Michael the Last Dance documentary about him being the greatest of all time. And for me, when it comes to basketball, he is. Like, I'm not gonna have that debate with you either on here. He is, but what you need to understand is this is the GOAT. Compound interest, you're not gonna beat it. I don't care if the markets go up or down, they're going to do that, okay? Are you in a relationship? That sucker's gonna go up and down too, and you have no idea where it's gonna land, but I know that the market always corrects itself. That person you're with, their behavior may not correct themselves, all right? The market will correct itself, so just keep that in mind and make sure that you take advantage of it, because for those that took out their money, let's say 2008, 2009, right? We dealt with that crisis. People that panicked and took their money out, that's where they went wrong, right? You only realize a loss if you choose to cash out those assets. If you let them continue to just sit there, they'll correct themselves. And those people that didn't take it out, it's actually their portfolio is worth much more now. So weather the storms, don't even look at it. I won't lie, I haven't even looked at my retirement right now. I know that it's doing all kinds of things right now. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not retiring in the next few years, so why does it matter? It doesn't matter. So I'm chill with it. I'm focusing on things I can control. I can't control the market. What I can control is how I choose to manage my money here and now. And that means refocusing my efforts actually on using this grace period that we have when it comes to student loan debt. And I'm going to talk about that in another video too. But young individuals, I don't care if you're about to graduate, I don't care if you just graduated, you still have the time to make this correction, okay? Invest the max amount you can into your 401k. Adjust your lifestyle down to where you're still able to meet all of your basic needs. Make sure that you're still making your minimum debt payments, and then also make sure that you are saving. And then you can put some money aside for sure to treat yourself. You guys know that I'm all about that, okay? But there's nothing like taking care of future you, and you're never gonna get this time back. So please just do that for me, all right? I hope this video helps some individual. I'm not some investment guru. I'm just somebody that sees too many young adults. They're making a decent and living for themselves, they may not even have student loan debt anymore, and they're still not investing in retirement. That's a stupid move to me, if you would ask me. So, as always, extra age, not your shoe size. Peace out.